Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing the continuation of the Filet Crochet name wall hanging, and if you go to my other videos you'll see the playlist, and also I will put a link below to the video that you'll need to see if you want to do just this letter all by itself. But today we're going to be doing it as a continuation. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, each continuation, each letter on the continuation has 18 lines to it. And it goes like this. It starts at the letter and it goes up, and then you're going to have a blank space. You'll still have the borders, but you'll have a blank space so that there will be room for the next letter or the ending of your wall hanging. Okay, so it's going to look like that starting right at the letter. So we are going to, first of all, line 1, row 1 actually, we're going to chain 3 and then make 3 double crochets, just like before. Chain 3 and then make 3 double crochets. And the first chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. And this letter will be fairly quick because it has a lot of repeats right in the middle. Okay, so the next step, we're going to make 10 spaces. Okay, and a space will be chain 2 and then double crochet into the following double crochet. Okay, and there's your space. Let's do that 10 times, total 10 times. Chain 2, double crochet into the following double crochet. There's 2. Chain 2, double crochet. And we're going to do that 10 times. Okay, let's go back and count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, and the next step, we're going to make 15 double crochets. And when we're done, we're going to have a total of 16 double crochets altogether. Okay, including that one, it'll be 16. But we're going to make 15. Okay, the first 2 go into this space. 1, 2, the third one goes into the following double crochet. 3, the next 2 into the space. 4, 5, 6 onto the double crochet. 7 and 8 into the space. The 9th onto the double crochet. 10, 11 into the space. 12 onto the double crochet. 13, 14 into the space. and then number 15 goes onto the next double crochet. Okay, and that's 3 for every block, plus you have the 1 right here. That's a total of 16 double crochets. Okay, and the next step is we're going to make 10 spaces. Okay, so just like before, chain 2, and then make a double crochet onto the following double crochet. And we're going to do that for a total of 10 times. Okay, and that'll bring you to this point right here. Okay, and they should all be blocks. Make sure you didn't accidentally forget to put in your chain 2s. Okay, and now we're going to finish off this row with 3 double crochets, 1 in the following double crochet, the second in the following double crochet, and the third at the top of this chain 3 at the very end. Okay. Okay, and when you go into the top chain right here of this chain 3, just make sure that you put your hook under 2 strands. Okay, if you put it under just 1 strand, it's going to pull it out of whack and it won't look right. So just make sure your hook goes under 2 little strands right there, and it'll look just fine. Okay, and there we have it. And that is row number 1. It doesn't look like much, but it's a start. Okay, now we're going to turn our work and go back the other way. Of course, with every row, we're going to start off the same, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. Okay, and now we're going to put in 9 spaces. So just like before, except we will stop 1 block before, right there. That's where we'll stop. So chain 2 and double crochet into the following double crochet. And we'll do that for a total of 9 times. And if you can hear my AC in the background, please forgive me. It is starting to heat up here in South Texas, and it is getting muggy, but that's okay. It's better than the cold, that's for sure. But I don't want it to be hot in the house. So excuse the noise of the AC in the background if you can hear it. And I have the fans going, and it's making a little, yeah, I might turn off the ceiling fans because it's making that little flutter of the light on the table. I don't like that, so I'm going to turn those off in just a second. But yeah, I can't let it get hot in the house. Okay, one more. Make sure I got that right. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. It looks just like that. Okay, and now we're going to make 6 double crochets, and we will have a total of 7. Okay, 1 and 2 into the space. 1, 2, and the rest go onto the tops of these double crochets. Okay, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. But when you go back, you'll have a total of 7. And next, we're going to make 3 spaces. And how you make spaces over double crochets, you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to make a double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 1 space, chain 2, double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. One more time, chain 2, double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. Okay, just like so. And now we're going to make 6 more double crochets for a total of 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 go into the space. 4, 5, and number 6 goes into the top of this double crochet. Okay, 6 double crochets for a total of 7. And now we're going to make 9 spaces. Okay, chain 2 and double crochet into the following double crochet 9 times. Okay, and there we have it. And now we're going to finish the row with 3 double crochets for a total of 4. 1, 2, and 3 for a total of 4. Okay, there is row number 2. Okay, let's turn our work. Row number 3, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. And now we're going to make 8 spaces. Chain 2, double crochet into the following double crochet 8 times. Okay. Two, four, six, eight. Okay, we have our 8 spaces, and now we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7. Okay, the first 2 into the chain 2 space, 1, 2, and the rest on top of these double crochets right here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and when you go back and count, you'll have 7. Now we're going to make 5 spaces. Okay, so chain 2, double crochet into the 3rd double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the following double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the following double crochet. That's 3 spaces. Number 4, chain 2, excuse me, double crochet into the following double crochet. And number 5, chain 2 and double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. Okay, and there we have our 5 spaces. And now we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 into the chain 2 space, 4, 5, and number 6 into the following double crochet. Okay, and now there's a total of 7 double crochets. Now we're going to make 8 spaces. Okay, chain 2, double crochet into the following double crochet 8 times. Okay, and we have our 8 spaces. Now we're going to end the row with 3 double crochets. Okay, and there is row number 3. Okay, now we're going to turn our work. And we're going to start with chain 3 and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets. Okay, and now we're going to make 8 spaces. would help if I had my microphone where it needs to be, huh? Okay. Okay, and that's how it should be looking with our 8 spaces. And now we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7, same as the line before. Okay, there's our 6 for a total of 7. And now we're going to make 5 spaces, same as the row before. Okay, and same as the row before, again we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to make 8 spaces. Okay, 8 spaces. Now we're going to end with 3 double crochets for a total of 4. Okay, and here we are with row number 4. Okay, this next row, row number 5, is right here, and it's the same all the way up to here. And from row number 5 to row number 13, they're exactly the same. And so I'm going to walk you through row number 5, and then I'm going to just do the following rows without instruction, and you can just watch and follow along, and because they're exactly the same. Now I don't want you to get completely bored with my instructions. But anyway, okay, so row number 5, pick up our work. Let's turn our work. Chain 3 and 3 double crochet. Okay, and now we're going to make 7 spaces. Okay, so do the chain 2 and double crochet into the following double crochet 7 times. Okay, that's how it should be looking. 7 spaces. And now we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7. Okay, so 1 and 2 go into the space. 1, 2, and the rest go on top of these double crochets. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now remember, they go in threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then you go back and count. And you'll have the extra one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 total. Okay, so that is our 6 double crochets. Now we're going to make 7 spaces. Okay, so chain 2, double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. There's our first space. Now chain 2, double crochet into the following double crochet. That's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then for number 7, chain 2, double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. Okay, it'll look like that. Okay, and next we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 go into the space. 4, 5, and number 6 into the following double crochet. Okay, and when you go back and count, you'll have a total of 7. And now we're going to make 7 spaces. Okay, go back and make sure it looks okay. Make sure you didn't forget to put your chain 2 anywhere. Now we're going to end the row with our 3 double crochet for a total of 4. Alrighty, and here is row number 5. This is the row we're going to repeat for a total of 9 rows. Okay, so you're going to repeat it row 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, up to row 13. That's 8 more times, including this one will be 9. So when you go back and count the identical rows, you'll have 9 that look exactly alike. Okay? Well, so we just did row number 5, and I'm going to just show you the following rows without instructions, but they're exactly the same as the row you just did. So row 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows that will look identical. Okay, so it should be pretty easy. Probably easier than following my instructions for that many rows exactly the same. Okay, so turn your work and just follow along if you need to, or the rows are going to be time stamped, so you should be able to go to any row that you want. And if you don't want to follow along with me here for these rows up to row 13, you can just skip to row 14. Okay, here we go. Okay, and we are done with row number 13. We have 9 identical rows from row number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, so your work should be looking like this. Well, it starts at the letter for you. That's row number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 13. Look identical. Okay, and now let's start row number 14. Let's turn our work. Get more thread here. I was calling it yarn a while ago. It's thread. And we're going to make a chain 3 and 3 double crochet. Whenever you're doing filet crochet, just a side note, try not to just keep your yarn at the very tip. You want to bring that loop all the way up here, make sure it's sliding easily up here with all your stitches so that they're all uniform and they're all the size they're supposed to be. And I'm using a 1.50 millimeter, in case you're wondering, steel crochet hook. And when you bring it up, that's the size it should be right there, not when it starts tapering. Okay, so there's our chain 3, 3 double crochets, and now we're going to make 8 spaces. Okay, there's 7. And for the number 8, chain 2 and double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. Okay, just like so. And now we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 go into the space. 4, 5, whoops. And then number 6 into the following double crochet. Okay, just like so. And now we're going to make 5 spaces. Okay, and now 6 double crochet for a total of 7. 1 and 2 into the space. And the rest into the double crochets. 3, 4, 5 and 6 for a total of 7 double crochets. And now we're going to make 8 spaces. Okay, go back and make sure your spaces look nice. Okay, and 3 double crochets for a total of 4. Okay, and here is row number 14. And let's turn our work. Chain 3 and 3 double crochet. And now we're going to make 8 spaces. Okay, it's going to look like the row before it. So 8 spaces. Okay, it should be looking like this. And now we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for a total of 7. And now we're going to make 5 spaces, just like the row before. Be sure to pick up 2 threads right there every time you make a stitch. Unless you're going into the space, then you just go into the space. Okay, so 1 more space. And there we go. We have our 5 spaces. Now we're going to make 6 double crochet for a total of 7. Six for a total of 7 double crochet. Now we're going to make 8 spaces. Okay, 3 double crochet for a total of 4. Okay, and there is row number 15. Okay, let's turn our work. Row number 16, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. And now we're going to make 9 spaces. And for the 9th space, chain 2 and double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's our 9 spaces. And now we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7. One, 2, 3, 4 and 5 go into the space. And 6 into the following double crochet. Okay, for a total of 7 double crochets. And now we're going to make 3 spaces. Here's our 3 spaces, and it should be looking something like this. And now we're going to make 6 double crochets for a total of 7 double crochets. Okay, 1 and 2 go into that space. 1, 2, and then the rest into the double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, for a total of 7 double crochets. And now we're going to make 9 spaces. And now 3 double crochet for a total of 4 double crochets. Okay, and here is row number 16. Okay, let's turn our work. On to row number 17, chain 3, 3 double crochet. And now we're going to make 10 spaces. Okay, and the last space is going to be over the double crochets here. So chain 2 and make a double crochet into the 3rd double crochet. Okay, and there we have 10 spaces. And now we're going to make 15 double crochets, okay, and that'll give us a total of 16, including this one, okay. 1, 2, and 3 go into those first double crochets. 4 and 5 into the space. Number 6 into the double crochet. 7 and 8 into the space. 9 into the double crochet. 10, 11 into the space. Okay, and 12, 13, 14, and 15 into these double crochets. 12, 13, 14, 15 for a total of 16 double crochets. So go back and count them, make sure you have 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, and now we're going to make 10 spaces. Okay. Okay, go back and make sure you made all of your chain twos, that everything looks okay. And now we're going to end the row with 3 double crochets for a total of 4 double crochets. Okay, and here is row number 17. This is the last row of the actual letter, but of the block, we have one more row, okay, to make. Okay, so let's turn our work. And we're going to chain 3 and make 3 double crochets. Okay, and now we're going to make nothing but spaces all the way across until we get to this last block. Okay, so all the way across, that will be 25 spaces all the way across. And I'm going to count them with you, and especially over this part, to me it's important that I count them with you. Okay, so we're going to count 25 spaces, chain 2, double crochet into the following double crochet. That's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back, make sure you made them all correctly before you go on. Okay, let me get some more thread here. That was 10. Now chain 2 and double crochet into the third double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and here is number 11. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so far it's looking like this. Okay, keep going. Sixteen, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay, go back, make sure everything looks okay. You should have 25 spaces. And now we're going to make our 3 double crochets for a total of 4 on the end here. All right. And that is our letter O. That's how it's looking for letter O. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video for the next filet crochet letter. Have a wonderful day and happy crocheting.